What's good? We are back at it again. Welcome to another edition of Dat Talk Podcast, where we give our opinion on sports while not only going over the facts with the stats. Hey, man, I go by the name of Bacon. My co-host is with me.
It's your boy, live and direct. Football today, so you feel me? It's your boy, Too Many Reasons, aka D-Red. How y'all doing? Bro. I'm nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, I wish people would come see me play because your boy.
What is that, man? What? It's so damn hot to even put on a helmet that you got on a helmet in the crib. So you got the visor. So I know people who have visors. They're supposed to be good. Are you pretty good, man?
You better check my YouTube. What you mean, am I good? What? That's a blasphemous statement to even ask me. Am I good? Well, I am that guy. You feel me? I ain't the greatest. I ain't the best of all. But you put me on that field in between them lines, I'm that guy. I want to give a big shout out to my semi-pro team right here. You know, the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. We didn't get a chance to play this season. And I want to give another shout out to the guys who I'm running with this year whenever this quarantine stuff revolves, them NorCal Lions.
Okay.
So if this season does come up, you know, the NorCal Lions, we about to go in there and take this ship and do big things. So, you know, little disclaimer.
One thing I got to ask you. I know people that's watching. No, don't take it off yet. Don't take it off. Put it back on. What's up? Why do the helmet got a different color than the jersey?
Oh, because it's two different teams. This is the new team I'm playing on.
Okay.
This is the team I was playing with last year.
Okay, so you represent both teams.
Yes, this is my way of shouting out both teams.
Yeah.
What's
up, man? The semi-pro ain't cutting it down. They got two different colors.
Nah. So this is the NorCal Lions.
Okay.
And this is the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. So shout out to both teams. Okay. Much respect to both teams. I got guys
right there.
Both teams. So, you know, that's kind of what I wanted. You know, my visor game, nice though. You feel me? I see you
out there doing big things with that visor, dog. I ain't gonna. The visor looking real spiffy, man. Shout out to all the semi-pros teams out there. I know we ain't able to play due to quarantine, but shout out to those people who still playing football, still love the game. So before we get to today's discussion, man, we got to talk about those comments. And my man Colin's been on my head yet again.
I got one too when you tap in with my man Collins.
My man said, Baltimore not making the playoffs? Bruh. And then he gonna give you some love. He said, you are the voice of reason, laughing out loud, and hell yeah, the Raiders are going to the playoff. Carr has weapons, so he has no excuses this season. And you didn't catch the little caveat he said. He said they're going to the playoffs, but it was a double entendre, double negative, double statement because he said Carr has weapons. He has no excuses this season.
He don't, man. I am a firm believer. Listen, I am a Derek Carr supporter, believer. Just ask the homies. I am a supporter of Mr. DC.
I like DC.
And especially Fresno State alum, again, shout out to them Fresno State Bulldogs. Go Dogs. I'm a supporter and a believer. But if my man does not get it done this year, he got to go. It's just nature of the beast. I love him. I will still support him from a distance. But if he don't get us to the playoffs this year, barring any injuries,
he got to go.
We got to move on.
Your boy, he said that y'all wasn't making the playoff low key. I just want you to know that.
He didn't.
He said that. He did. He said he got a lot of weapons. There's no excuses, meaning that there's a chance that y'all still don't make the playoffs.
Just so rude and disrespectful. Anyway, I got a message.
Okay.
You know it's real when you get a message.
What's the message? I bet it's coming at your boy.
No, I got a message from my boy Jeff. We go to school together. And he came at me because he said it was blasphemous for me to say that the Vikings ain't making the playoffs and that I need to give Kirk Cousins more respect.
You sure hell don't need to give him more respect. I believe in second Cousins, okay? Cousins going to get it done. And that's why I told you Green Bay ain't going to the playoffs, all right? And all my 49er fans out there who came at my neck.
Oh, yes.
Came at my neck and said, what are you talking about? Have y'all checked who y'all playing this year? Because the schedule's out. And the 49er schedule ain't that easy, okay? It's not that easy. Y'all better stop sleeping on those Patriots. Y'all better stop sleeping. And the Bills, you may beat the Bills, but I don't know. I don't believe in Jimmy G. I don't believe in Jimmy G. But since we talking about quarterbacks, you said Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? It made me think about some good stuff to talk about today and regarding who are the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL today.
Well, I'm going to say who's not a top 5 quarterback, Matt Ryan, but that's another story. Oh, my bad. I didn't. That's your boy. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I did. I'm not even going to hold you. I did.
Matty Ice, if you ever watch this podcast, don't worry about what this too many reasons is talking about, because he's going to come up with too many reasons why his Oakland Raiders is not going to the playoff. No, not Oakland, but Las Vegas Raiders is not
with some respect
to the playoff. And I'm going to tell you why. They had a better chance of going to the playoffs in Oakland than they do in Vegas. They got more distractions in Vegas than they do in Oakland. If you can't make it in Oakland, what are the chances thinking you're going to make it in Vegas?
That ain't no problem.
Matty Ice, I love you, man. Keep doing your thing. Rise up. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to win the Super Bowl this year. You heard it first on the show. All right? Ryan, Falcons going back. We're going back this year. So, who do you got, since you're going to disrespect my dude and say he's not in the top 5, which is blasphemy and out of this world crazy, who do you got in your top 5? I'm dying to hear this.
So top 5, starting at number 5.
Number 5.
I got Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
What?
Hold up.
5. Yeah, I got him at 5. I mean, it is what it is. I respect him. I respect his game. But last year he wasn't that good. He just wasn't. I do believe that they will go to the playoffs, but I'm also a believer in that second year into a system. And I feel like that second year into the system with Matt LaFleur, even though they didn't really give him no additional weapons, they did add Devin Funchess, which is a real underrated pickup. Shout out to Michigan Wolverines. So yeah, A-Rod's 5. Coming in number 4, I got Tommy Terrific.
Hold up.
Mr. Brady himself.
Number 4?
Did I stutter? Don't be questioning me. Anyway, yeah, Brady at 4. You cannot discount that the man has been to 9 Super Bowls, and he's won 6. But the man is old as hell. Okay? He's not the same TB12.
Wow.
All right? But he's still a top 5 guy. I feel like this year, with the weapons that he got with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Gronk and O.J. Howard and all that kind of stuff, he's going to do well. Coming in number 3. Number 3, I got Drew Brees. Yeah, he's getting up in age, but Drew Brees just continues to produce year in, year out. Drew Brees gets it done. The man is going to be probably statistically the all-time greatest quarterback between him and Brady. They both old, and I feel like they look at each other like, you quit. No, you quit. No, you quit. No, you quit. So I think they're doing that with each other. Coming in number 2. Number 2. Russell, a.k.a. Dangerous Wilson.
Wow, you got Russ as the number 2 quarterback in the league.
Listen,
That is
I
big.
just feel like you have to really consider doing more with less. And Russell Wilson over his career has done way more with less. There's not even too many people who are just casual football fans that can never, ever name Russell Wilson's receiving cap. You feel me? And I just feel like without having just them guys at receiver, he's had Doug Baldwin, who's no slouch, Mr. Kersey, who's no slouch, Percy Harvin for a brief stint, even right now with Tyler Lockett. And I really do love me some DK Metcalf.
Okay.
But Russell Wilson is just that guy. He's a proven winner. His record speaks for himself from his rookie year up to now, and he's a Super Bowl winner. And coming in at number 1, the guy that I hate seeing twice a year, Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, now your list sounded a little bit legit.
Yeah, Patty Mahomes, man. I would be a fool not to label this man the number 1 quarterback in the league. The man has a cannon for an arm. He's accurate. He has just that moxie that you need to carry as a quarterback. I feel like when the Chiefs are losing, there's no reason to be as an opposing team. There's no reason to be comfortable. Because if he gets the ball, it's a good chance he can run off 31 straight, as he did in the playoffs. The whole playoff run. They got down, he brought them back. And so that's just kind of how I look at it. But my honorable mention as a top quarterback, I feel like is Lamar Jackson. But I feel like he's a top quarterback just because of his dual threat ability. But these are just my guys of who I really love. Pure pocket guys for the most part, even though Wilson's a scrambling quarterback, but he gets it done in the pocket. These are my top 5.
Wow. I want to apologize for too many reasons for disrespecting some of these great quarterbacks that's played this game.
Disrespecting?
Yes. Having A-Rod as 5 is just atrocity. I can't believe that he can even be 5. Let me tell you a more accurate list. All right, y'all ready for this? My football? Tell too many reasons. Put on that damn helmet, and maybe some screws was missing when he took the helmet off or something. Coming in at the number 1, we got to start with the number 1. I ain't going 5 to 1. We going 1 to 5. God dang it. Who is the best? Matty Holmes is the best. The dude is going to be the greatest quarterback to ever play this game if he stays healthy. If he stays healthy, he is the greatest quarterback to play this game. He can no. He can run the ball if he needs to. He has a cannon. He can make every throw. He has that big playability, and he's just that guy. I've never seen a quarterback do what he does and make it look super duper easy. And I get a lot of people say he has a lot of weapons. Hey, shout out to the GM of the Kansas City Chiefs for giving him those weapons. That's a smart GM. I want to put players around my quarterback so he can make plays. I don't understand why people don't put players around their quarterback so they can make plays. Why they make it hard for their quarterback? No, Kansas City said, hey, we got us a gym right here, and we're going to make sure we take advantage of that guy. We're going to make sure we give him weapons. We're going to make sure we let him do what he's great and what he's able to do, which is make plays, make every throw. Pat Mahomes is the number 1, okay? Number 2, coming in at the number 2, man.
Enlighten me.
This dude may not have the strongest arm, but he is one of the smartest quarterbacks behind Peyton Manning, who was like the guru of gurus when it comes to understanding the freaking football game and coverages and everything. Peyton Manning can tell you how to line up. It was so bad that Ed Reed had to fake some stuff. He had to pretend to play a certain way just to trick the man because he was so smart.
Okay.
6 Super Bowls Brady. TB Brady is the number 2 quarterback in the league is because he is just so smart. See, what people don't appreciate about great quarterbacks is that it's not always about making all the throws. It's making the right throws. And he makes the right throws at the right time. He takes what the defense gives him. And he rarely has had some big-time players on his team. Like, yeah, Randy Moss, he had Gronk, he had Hernandez and all of them. Rest in peace to that brother right there. But when you hear the players that he had, you know what I mean? You don't really hear about them when they go to other teams. You don't. You don't hear about them. What was it? Wes Welker, right? Wes Welker was that dude when he was with Tom. He went to Miami. You ain't hear nothing about him.
It's the other way around. The other way around. I can't have you out here messing up. So Wes Welker came from Miami. He ended up in New England. He went to Denver after that. He went to Denver after New England.
Okay, he came from Miami. Okay, I thought he played for Tom first. Tom made him great. Then he went to go get a check in Miami. So he was the other way around. My bad. My bad. I got my facts messed up.
Tom made him great.
Exactly. Okay.
I got you. That's why your boy here.
Exactly. Your boy here. So he took a lot of no names and made him some names because he's so smart. The dude is so smart. So put him in a situation. He can play in any situation. The dude is, I'm not going to discredit. He got 6 Super Bowls. It's hard to win Super Bowls. And it's a team sport, but he has helped his team come back at a lot of those droughts or them deficits when his defense has helped as well, and that's a different story. So Tom Brady's number 2. Aaron Bones Rodgers. You said he had a bad year. Let's talk about a bad year. Let's talk about a bad year, quote unquote, for Aaron Rodgers. The dude threw for 4,000 yards. He threw for 26 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, and that's a bad year. I can't believe you even said that. The dude don't even have a lot of weapons, and the dude still threw for 4,000 yards. Tell me how many top receivers do Aaron Rodgers got on this team? I'll wait.
He got 1.
Okay, how many receivers play in the NFL in every game? It's like 3 receivers on the line, damn near 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3 in the tight end, and he only got 1. And he got 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, and you said that man had a bad year? I want to know what's a bad year.
I mean, he had 5 against the Raiders. So that means he only had 21 for the other 15 games? I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
4 interceptions. I am impressed. With 4,000 yards, 4 interceptions. Well, you got my man Winston, who got 5,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 30 interceptions. So you impressed about that?
No, he was 30 for 30. That's why Winston is somebody's backup and making the less amount of money as any other backup in the league.
Now, number 4, man.
4.
It hates me to say this.
It hates you? Oh.
Yes, it does. Because I can't stand this, man.
Oh.
I respect this game. I love what he do. I love how he is as a father and his kids. I love what he represents. But I can't stand him when we got to play him. I can't stand no dang Drew Brees. Drew Brees has caused us a lot of hurt and a lot of pain when it comes to playing them in the NFL. And I love Matty. I love me some Matty Ice. And he don't get a lot of respect or a lot of recognition that he deserves because Matty does a lot of great things. But Drew Brees, I can't take away what he's given to this game. His height to be a short quarterback, not a tall quarterback and put up the numbers he's up there with Tom Brady going back and forth. He got the most touchdowns in the league. Damn near he probably going to have the most yards thrown in the league, and he's a smart guy. He's a smart guy, and I respect him. Only thing I say about Drew Brees is that he can make the throws, but I think sometimes his height is his biggest deficiency because it's hard. It's hard to make those throws, and his arm is not the strong because he did have surgery. I believe on that arm or the other arm, one of the shoulders. I think he had surgery.
It was the right shoulder when he came from San Diego.
Exactly.
They were the San Diego Chargers.
I think that's why he doesn't make a lot of those throws because of that injury is not as strong, but he can make the play. But a lot of his throws really too is a lot of dumps and dives. He rarely throws those big throws. Sometimes he do, but it's a lot of 5-yard dinks and dinks. And he takes what the defense give him, so I give him that. Number 4. Number 5, this was hard. This was so hard for me to do this. Number 5. because I love me Matty Ice. Matty Ice damn near top 5 damn near every year. My man Matty had another great season. Not the best, but a solid season. Another 4,000-yard season. But I love Russell Wilson. What Russell Wilson does for those Seahawks, man, and he's an undersized quarterback, and he always finds a way to win, man. I can't take that away from the dude. So I got Russell at number 5. I got Matty as an honorable mention at number 6, and I don't got Lamar Jackson up there just yet because I gotta believe in his arm. But I do like Phillip Rivers. I love Phillip Rivers up there as well. I don't want to take away from his game. But those are my top 5. Those are my top 5. But you know what's funny before we go into our next discussion? Mm-hmm. You want to know who was the top 10 players, top 10 quarterbacks ranking?
Talk to me.
Jameis Winston was the number 1 ranked quarterback based off numbers.
Okay.
Dak Prescott was number 2.
Numbers.
Jared Goff.
Numbers.
Phillip Rivers.
Numbers.
Matt Ryan.
Numbers.
Russell Wilson.
That boy.
Tom Brady.
The God.
Derek Carr was number 8.
My guy.
Carson Wentz was number 9.
Interesting.
Pat Mahomes was number 10. And I think it's because he didn't play that many games because of his ankle or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that injury.
Aaron Rodgers was number 11.
Sheesh.
Number 11. I can't even forget about Deshaun. Wow, I forgot all about my boy Deshaun. Deshaun can play, but he just the playoffs.
It's Houston, man.
Yeah.
It's Houston, man.
The playoffs.
Crazy thing about Deshaun Watson, because you're on the hot seat later. I got something for you.
Oh, I can't wait. D. Watts. I love me some D. Watts. But we talking about quarterbacks still. We talked about the top 5, which your list is, I don't know. He may got to put that helmet on because the order, I agree with the people we put in there, but the order he had them was atrocity to the quarterbacks. It was
the same exact people. Just
no, like different order. I wanted to put Matty in there, but I just had to be fair. I had to be realistic. Can't take away from Drew Brees, and I love what Russell Wilson does. But the number 1 guy is Pat Mahomes right now. But we got some rookies that's coming in the league. Some rookies that's coming in the league this year. We got Tua. We got Joe Burrow, who's the number 1 pick from the Cincinnati Bengals. We got Herbert. We got my man Jordan Love. Who else we got?
Jalen Hurts got drafted. Jake Fromm from Georgia, I believe he got drafted to the Colts.
Yes. No, did he get drafted to the Colts? He did.
Yeah, I think it's the Colts. He out there with with Phillip.
Okay.
Well, like I said, man, when I look at this rookie class,
right,
I feel like it's a lot of question marks across the board on this rookie class. And I'm about to say something that's probably real unpopular that the sports pundits wasn't really one to talk about. I feel like we have crowned Joe Burrow when I feel like, honestly, he ain't done ish.
Hold up.
What, in the NFL? Yeah, I give you that.
No, I'm just saying overall. I'm not too thrilled just about the hype. I feel like he had one good year at LSU. You know who else had one good year?
Who?
That guy, Mitchell Trubisky. He had a good year. You know who else had a one good year before?
Who?
Jamarcus Russell. He had one good year. Wow. And I'm not saying he can't become good, but he went to Ohio State and couldn't cut it. Transferred. The year before last, he was at LSU, and didn't nobody even talk about Joe Burrow. Heading in, Mel Kiper had him ranked as a possible 3rd to 4th round pick. He was a day 3 guy. What happened was the receivers elevated. The coach, they changed it up and added Joe Brady to the coaching staff, which gave it a more NFL pro-style offense, and he blossomed. But I feel like he was 23. You a 23-year-old quarterback, you playing a bunch of kids. Am I supposed to be impressed about that?
Wow.
I like that him going to Cincinnati, he has weapons. So he's leaving LSU with weapons, and he's walking into Cincinnati with weapons.
Wow.
He got a quarterback coach. He got a quarterback friendly coach in Zach Taylor, and AJ Green, and they drafted T. Higgins, and they got Tyler Boyd, who's a dog. They got John Ross, who needs to stay healthy. Nice backfield. So don't really have faith in Mr. Joe Burrow. I mean, I don't have faith in him being that guy that everybody's claiming him to be.
Wow.
Justin Herbert, he plays in my division. And he's not better than Pat Mahomes. He's not better than Derek Carr. And he's neck and neck to me with Drew Lock. So I just don't believe in Justin Herbert. Yes, the Charger has weapons, but it's Justin Herbert. And he was average to me at best as a quarterback. He had a good Rose Bowl, but you got to think about the games that he lost. Primetime game, first game of the season against Auburn.
That was a close game. And it was a good game, solid game.
Did he win?
That's a team sport. You can't say that. You can't say that he didn't have a good game because he didn't win.
Did they win?
You got to play defense.
Okay. Anyway, I'm not a real believer in Justin Herbert.
Wow.
The pundits, when you watch, he has anticipation issues. And in the league, which makes those five guys that we talked about great, was anticipation. It's being able to understand that if the receiver is running a dig route, that window of opportunity is not going to be when you want it to be there. It's going to be when it's supposed to be there. And can he make that throw? I don't believe he can. The guy I'm putting all my eggs in that basket and believing he's going to be great is Mr. Tua Tagovailoa.
Wow. He not even going to play this year.
That's what you think. Tua will be suiting up. He will be starting game, I'm going to say 3. They're going to let Fitzpatrick do the thing. If not 3-1. I believe in Tua. I just believe he's smart. I believe he has intangibles. I believe this whole injury bug thing is misplaced because his injuries happened because he was trying to create plays, and I think he will learn from that and become more of a smart, riskier quarterback, if that makes sense. And I just believe that Tua, with Miami having Devontae Parker, Allen Hurns, Albert Wilson at the slot, they got a tight end that is a dog, and Mike Gesicki. I think I said his name right. I'm sorry, Mike, if I didn't, but Mike G. He's a dog. He's in one of those tight ends that we need to be talking about. They added Matt Breida, who just came off a Super Bowl team, or a team that made it to the Super Bowl, and they got Jordan Howard in the backfield. He's going to be able to learn something from Fitzmagic. I just believe in Tua. And on top of that, man, shout out to the Miami Dolphins of having a black head coach and a black general manager. So for that purpose there, I'm going to believe in Tua. All the other ones, who knows? Jordan Love may not play for another 3 years. Jalen Hurts may get some run because Carson Wentz can't stay healthy. And Jake Fromm may be the next guy after Phillip Rivers. You go ahead, Mr. Baker.
Tua is not playing this year. And if they do play him this year, that'll be the worst decision Miami can make. Let him fully recover. Let the man fully recover so he can probably do the things you're talking about he can possibly do, because Tua is a gamer. He can throw every throw. He can make every throw. His biggest gripe was durability. The man got so many injuries, and two years of his college career, he got more injuries than a person that's played 10 years in the NFL. And you talk about college. And you can't stay healthy in college. You think you're going to be able to have that durability in the NFL? They're faster, bigger, stronger? Bruh.
Yes.
To it, if you ever watch this, don't play this year. Take a year off. Get healthy. Get stronger. Get better. Learn the game. Improve the game. And you have to learn how to play in the pocket rather than moving the ball, playing with your feet. The feet will get you, will take away your durability, my brother. It will. I'm telling you right now. That's my biggest gripe with Lamar Jackson is that he got to be able to throw it because that feet is going to give that durability ain't going to last as long. He's going to take more injuries, more pounding. Now, because I don't know what he's talking about today, y'all. I think that helmet of them semi-pros got my man on a different level today. Something was in that helmet because I can't believe he disrespected Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is not just the hype. The dude is a baller. Yes, he was on the LSU team who had a lot of weapons. And yes, he transferred from Ohio State. But we all know it's not just about the game. Sometimes it's about the fit. It's about the organization. It's politics that comes to play. If the person wants to play a certain quarterback, they're going to play a certain quarterback. If they believe in a certain quarterback and they just don't, maybe you didn't have the best high school career, right? And you coming in and like, yeah, he's a good quarterback, but we really like this guy. And Ohio State replaced Joe Burrow ended up transferring because my boy Jordan, I believe, what's his name? Jordan?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields was one of the elite quarterbacks coming out of high school. The dang there, he played in top quarterback camps. He was the guy. And they took him from Georgia, and they wanted to bring him to Ohio State. If I'm Joe Burrow, I don't want to be another backup. I can play. And that's what he showed the world, that he could play. And what he going to do in the NFL? He's going to play. He's going to be able to play. He knows he has played in the pro offense in college. He's going to be able to make that transition in the NFL. He's going to play on a decent Bengals team. It's going to be a decent. But what he has that a lot of people don't really necessarily have is that factor where they don't believe in his game. Like you said, he's just too hype. He's overrated. He's not the guy. All his life, he's been proving people wrong. All you need is a chance. If you really look at the quarterbacks, if you really look at these quarterbacks that's the top in the league, when they first came in, Brady was drafted in the 6th round. Aaron Rodgers was probably one of the fewest that really got drafted pretty well. He got drafted in the 1st round. He was one of the fewest, right? But look at Russell Wilson. When did he get drafted?
3rd round.
3rd round. Look at my man Breeze. When did he get drafted?
2nd round.
All right. Who else? We got Mahomes. When did he get drafted?
He was a 1st round pick, top 10. The Chiefs traded up to go get that man.
Okay, he was a 1st round pick. So out of him and Rodgers, we got 2 people who's top 5. Who else was in my we got who was it? I got Breeze.
You said Breeze, Rodgers, Russ, Brady, Mahomes.
Okay.
So Mahomes and A-Rod were the only 1st round picks.
It's rare that 1st round picks do well, but I think Joe Burrow is going to be the first, another Pat Mahomes, not a Pat Mahomes like, but he's going to do very, very well in the NFL. All he has to do is they got to make sure they protect that man. And that's what people don't give Andy Dalton respect. When Andy Dalton had a solid line that protected him and he had weapons, the Bengals was a tough team. They was a tough
team year in, year out. They just kept going home in the 1st round.
Exactly. And I think they're going to do that now. They just got to protect the man, give him weapons. Joe Burrow is going to have a better NFL career and even a rookie year than my man Tua, because Tua is not even playing. Now, Herbert.
Hold up. Wait. You have him going to the playoffs. So I'm going to need you to speak. You better speak highly of Herbert, because you got the Chargers in the playoff according to your predictions last week.
Herbert is going to be very, very well. He's going to do extremely well this year because he plays like a professional quarterback. One thing that is going to stop him is his confidence. He just got to come in there and play football. Come and play football. When Herbert was playing, as you saw, the Oregon Ducks, as they start to get better throughout the year, he was playing lights out. Rose Bowl Herbert, hiya, hiya, Every throw was made. The dude looked like a first-round pick, which he should be a first-round pick. Everybody was talking about this dude before they was talking about Joe Burrow. They was talking about that dude was probably going to be the number one pick. And I think the hype got to him. The pressure got to him. I think if he just comes in and play football, he got my man. Let me see who we got. Herbert got, let me pull up their roster this year. I got
you. He got Keenan Allen on one side. He got Mike Williams. They got to work on a slot receiver. They don't really have like a guy at the slot, but they do have Hunter Henry at tight end. In the backfield, they got rid of Melvin Gordon, but they got Austin Eckler.
And he's going to be solid.
So, I mean, he got some weapons.
Herbert is going on a very complete Chargers team. The only thing that was stopping the Chargers, and I love Phillip Rivers, he was getting a little bit older. Phillip Rivers was playing a little bit out of control, making some bad throws, and I think Herbert is going to do what the Chargers need him to do. And then after the first few years, he's going to be extremely well. He has the size, he has the arm, he's fast, he's elusive, he can do a lot of things like Mahomes. Don't be surprised when you talking about Joe Burrow, Herbert, and Pat Mahomes in the same category.
Listen,
don't be surprised.
Herbert won't even beat out Tyrod Taylor, that starting quarterback this year.
You're bugging.
Herbert not even going to beat out Tyrod. So don't worry.
I'm going to tell you this. The Chargers didn't draft – no. The Chargers didn't draft a number one pick to have him sit the bench. And let Tyrod Taylor, no disrespect to that man, he's a gamer, take the start. No, come on, man. You got to be smart. Come on, bro. They wouldn't have drafted him that high if they knew he was going to sit the bench. Herbert's starting this year. Tua's not playing this year. At least the quarterbacks I'm talking about, they playing. Your quarterback is not going to play this year. And if they do play him, that'll be the dumbest decision the Miami Dolphins ever made. Do not rush that man's career. You paying this dude a lot of money. You want to keep this dude as healthy as possible. Like I said, he got more injuries than a person that played 10 years in the NFL, and he only played 2 years in college. I'll be damned if the dude stay healthy a season. And I love Tua, and I love them Bama boys, and I love the Roll Tide, but the boy got injury problems. When you injury prone, you just injury prone. That's just what it is. Is he going to stay healthy? I don't know. That's why
he's not injury prone. The man had somebody rolled up on his ankle twice. The only reason why is he got it sped up because he had that surgery that allowed his ankle to speed up. The hip injury, yeah, that's a very significant injury and it's very bad and is problematic. But if you have looked at some of these tapes and these highlights he's been showing and over this thing, the man looks good. My guy Trent Dilfer did an interview about a month and a half ago before the draft. Shout out to Trent Dilfer. Go Dogs again. A lot of Fresno State references.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
We out here doing it big. Fresno State, stand up. Anyway, Trent Dilfer was the guy that was assigned to be working out with him. And if you know anything about Trent Dilfer, since his playing career, he is basically the quarterback messiah. Yeah. Not guru, the quarterback messiah. And if Trent Dilfer says Tua is healthy and ready to go, good enough for me, Chief.
No. Hold up. I love Trent Dilfer. I love it. But playing in workouts and looking good on when nobody's coming at you trying to sack you and dealing with pads and all that, it's a total different story, my man. Yes, you can look good in workouts. Yeah, I look good. What's my man that got hurt? He tore. He had that bad. I think it was an ankle or knee injury. He played for the Redskins. Alex Smith. Yeah, Alex Smith had that career quote unquote injury, and he looks good when you see him in workouts. Everybody look good in workouts, but you talking about NFL game speed. Somebody coming to pie your butt. Pancake, you put some syrup on your head, put the helmet back, break your visor, all that stuff is totally different than workouts. I give you a prime example. My boy Jordan said the best. There's people who look amazing in workouts. They look awesome. You think they some hooper, elite players. Once you start seeing them play, you're like, what happened? This dude just went 10 for 10 in workout. This dude just made all them throws in workout. Why he ain't throwing the ball the same way? Because game speed is different than workout. And it's no disrespect to my man Trent Dilfer, but just because you look good in workout don't mean you ready to play in the NFL. Coming back from a serious hip injury like that, it's not the best decision after like 6 or 8 months. You need at least a year to get that hip fully healthy. Fully healthy, okay? Because there's going to be people, again, bigger, faster, stronger. When they hit you, it's going to hit you. It's going to be different than those college boys hits. It's going to be grown-ass man, 28, 32, 25, 19, yeah. Don't do it, Tua. Don't do it. Stay,
Man, look.
Take a year off.
Yeah. As we continue to wrap up the show.
Yeah, man.
Man, Joe Burrow, no. Justin Sherbert, and I got my guy, Tua, the young GOAT, Tagovailoa.
Whatever. And Sherbert, everybody loves Sherbert, okay? So that's a bad comparison if you want to say you're going to do bad, because everybody eats Sherbert. Everybody eats Sherbert.
That just means he's soft like ice cream.
No, ice cream is hard. You keep it in the freezer long enough. Long enough.
But once you put that sun to it, that ass will melt. That's simple.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Joe Burrow, Justin Sherbert, Herbert. But anyway, since we get to the conclusion of the show,
yeah.
We're talking quarterbacks.
Yes.
And so I'm going to put you on the clock. Make sure you stay within your 1:30 time frame. I got to stop you next time I see you. I'm going to have to be like, babe, stop.
All right. I'm going straight to the point today, so I ain't going to need no 1:30.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, whatever.
I ain't going to.
Recently, we've seen a lot of playoff collapses. In the Super Bowl, we saw Matt Ryan not get it done. I'm sorry.
Why you got to?
And then just last year, because it's a part of my comparison. So we saw Matt Ryan not get it done. And then just last year, we saw Deshaun Watson up 24-0 and lose. Go back. Time is about to start right now.
Okay.
If you had to pick and you had these two options, who are you taking to start your franchise? Your boy, Matty Ice, or that man Deshaun Watson out there in Houston? Go. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah.
Did you really ask me that?
Yeah, I did. I'm just asking.
I don't think you asked me that.
I did. Who you taking?
No disrespect to Deshaun Watson. But if you a Falcon fan, if you know Falcon people, and you know how we support our players, we was the Mike Vick era to the man. Oh my God, I can't think.
Matt Schaub was next.
I ain't talking about Matt Schaub. I'm talking about when we went to the Super Bowl. Dirty Bird. Forgot his dang name.
Chandler.
Yes. Matty Ice has done so much for our franchise. I'm going with Matty Ice, hands down. I love Deshaun Watson. Matty Ice been to a Super Bowl. Deshaun Watson barely got off the first round of the playoffs. He ain't even got that close. Why would I pick Deshaun Watson? I love Deshaun Watson, but I'm going to go with my boys when they always say, I don't believe in running quarterbacks. I need somebody who's going to stay in the pocket and make that throw. And Matt Ice is going to make that throw. He's going to sit there and throw the right throw. So, of course, hands down, Matty Ice, rise up, Atlanta Falcons, going to the Super Bowl. I don't care who calling it. I'm calling it. That's it. That's final. I talk my talk. Done. Disrespect Matty Ice like that. How dare you?
I just feel like I got a headache.
How dare you?
Only thing that's rising up in Atlanta, never mind. It's just another topic for another day.
Crazy. 51,000 yards. I'm going with. Come on, man. Matty Ice. But anyway, what do y'all think? Who's going to have a better rookie season. All right. Do y'all agree with too many reasons? Or y'all agree with the more logical person? You know what I'm saying? Your boy Bake. And who's y'all top 5? I want to know in the comments below. Too many reasons want to know in the comments below. Who's your top 5 so we can see if there's any differences. All right. Because we do read y'all comments. We appreciate y'all. Definitely make sure you share the video, share the podcast. Let people know this is about sports. We keep it real. We talk about our opinion by giving stats and facts. All right. At the end of the day, we talked our talk. We about to get up out of here, man. So I'll see y'all next week. You gonna see them next week? Too many reasons.
Hey, man, see y'all next week, man. Shout out to our subscribers already, man. Continue to subscribe, promote, help out. We appreciate y'all. And till next time, folks.
We out here. Hey, man, tell that man go put on his helmet again. He missing something.
I put the helmet on for the people. The show. Putting the helmet on for the people because I'm locked in. Yeah,